the president has certain presumed limitations. In addition to these presumed limitations, the president can also be checked by the immediate cabinet as well as the bureaucracy, no? In terms of the people the president appoints. The cabinet is the alter ego, supposed to provide advice. It is the direct supervisor of most of the people appointed by the president. And yet, they themselves, of course, are presidential appointees. They themselves serve at the pleasure of the president. They have no security of tenure. And therefore, if they displease a president who has limitations in the sense of decency, then you find members of the cabinet who put an ascendant importance on the pleasure of the president rather than their obligations to the country. And so, while the cabinet has the... Well, Emmy isn't here, but I remember Emmy saying while she was cabinet secretary, siguro bago siya dumating, yung mga vacant positions, hindi ko na lang fini-fill up. Kasi pag finill up ko, baka kung sino-sinong ipilit ilagay. Quote unquote. She's not here to deny it. But generally, if the cabinet exercises their responsibilities, they are the ones who immediately can check the appointing powers of the president and say, look, please do not give me this 29-year-old daughter of Mayor so-and-so to be my assistant secretary. Wala namang qualifications yung batang yan. Pero, in-appoint pa rin. The bureaucracy, the 1.4 million career personnel, also can serve as a check. The rank and file have the right to organize into unions and associations. Unfortunately, the level of maturity of government unionization has stopped at the level of trying to get greater personnel benefits, rather than to act as a watchdog to be able to ensure the principles of merit and fitness in government. But more important is that the president alone appoints more than 10,000 officials. How in heaven's name could we assume that a single individual would have the capacity to choose 10,000, 100 is bad enough, but 10,000 people, all the justices and judges, all the heads of the constitutional bodies, all members of cabinets, all ambassadors, all heads of GOCCs and GFIs, and all the members of the boards of the GOCCs and the GFIs, all officials of the armed forces from colonel up and their, in the Navy and so on, all senior superintendents going up of the Philippine National Police, and about 3,500 career officials from director to undersecretary, and all the prosecutors and more. Because the president, as per the Constitution and by law, is the appointing authority of more than 10,000 people, one, it makes it physically impossible for a single individual who has the biggest job of all people in this country to judiciously choose 10,000 people. Secondly, you do not have enough minutes in 24 hours to be able to go through each and every one. Third, it opens up the entire process to the whispering system of politicians who want to put their people in particular positions, and therefore makes the entire appointment process nothing more than a political